What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Chad back at you with a small stock market account. It's been another good day, I can see. I've been at work all day, so I didn't really get to keep up with what was going on. But GameStop's up. They're back on another run. Be cautious, very cautious if you get into this one, because it could dive, quick. It could dive quicker than it could be dramatic. As you can see, 169, 170, up 84% on the day. That's after hours. 85% after hours. We got Ethereum. It's at 1647. You know, it's getting there. It's getting there. Tesla came back up. Tesla came up, so you know you really can't keep Tesla down. You know, I mean, one day it's up, one day it's down. One day it's up, one day it's down. So I don't know, it may have proved me wrong. I've always liked Tesla. You got Sensonics. You know, they do, they got a little thing they put in the skin, you know, for people who's got diabetes. They're coming out with a trial, I think, around the middle of the year. FDA approval, middle of the year, so try to be staying up with them. CCIV. Well, CCIV ain't really did too good. You know, let me see. That's always something you try to. Never mind. CCIV. You know they're going to go down, especially they're trying to sell their shares 15 and the stock 60. That don't make no sense, people. That don't make no sense. Like I promised you, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it real quick. How to do a credit spread. Okay, now say I feel confident. Let's go back to Tesla. Say I feel confident in Tesla, right? Here it is. Now you have to apply for these options trading. It just, when you start your new account, which you probably already got there, you got to be careful. You always got to be careful. Now say the price is $7.38. Okay, the price is currently trading at $7.38. Okay, well, a safe place to be is $100 away. That gives you $100 range for the price to drop before it starts getting into your profit. The money that you put up. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you right now. You got these dates. See these dates? The farther you get from the date that is currently today, the more money you're going to receive. It's like Tesla borrowing your money and they giving you, you know, interest on it. But it's kind of a catch to it, that if their stock price falls to the price that you're going to pick, which I'll get to that, then it starts eating into your money that you put up. The money that they're going to give you right now, you're going to get to keep that no matter what. Okay, I'll get more into it. Let's just say February 26th. Okay, a good thing to do is go out at least 3 weeks, which would be March 19th. We'll even go 5. the March 26th. Okay, now watch this. And I'll even go back and show you what I was talking about before that. About the farther it out, the better you get. Okay, it's 7:38. Now we want to go to 6:38, or around 6:30, 6:10. It's in sometimes in increments of 10s, sometimes 5s, sometimes 20s. You know, it just depends on what Robinhood wants to do. So 7:38, there's your price. So we're going to go down to close to 6:35, 6:30, 6:40. Okay, now see, this is increments of 5s. What that means is, for each dollar that it is the difference of, you're going to put up 100. Options has to deal with 1 times 100. Everything's going to be 1 times 100. So if you go increments of 5, 635 and 640, you're going to put up $500. Okay, if you go to 630 and 640, you're going to put up 1,000. Okay, now what you're basically saying is this price of Tesla, which is at 738, will not fall, but if it does, it shall fall to this price and hopefully swing back up by this date, swing back up above it, and finish out to this date above this price. And if it starts to dip into this price, that's when it starts eating up the money that you put in. So we could say 639, if it was $1,000, 640 and 630, if it was $1,000, 639, you lose 100. 638, you lose 100. 637, you lose 100. See what I'm saying? But like I said, if the price of Tesla comes down, dips into that price range that you picked, even goes past it, then comes back up by this date, then you're all good. If it never touches it by this date, you're all good. If it keeps going up by the time you made this trade, you're definitely all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Okay, 630, 640. This is the price that we picked. What you're gonna do is we're gonna do a put credit spread today. There's a call credit spread, there's a put debit spread, there's a call debit spread, and I'll get more into that in my next videos. I'm gonna do one video, per spread. Put debit spread. Put credit spread. Okay, we're at 738. Let's go to 6. And the stock market's not open right now, so these prices aren't going to be exact. They're not going to be current price. So it's going to be what it was when it last closed. Okay, so 738. Let's go to 615. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy the bottom one. We're going to buy the bottom one, and we're going to say that's ours. Okay? 615. We're going to sell the top one. Now we're going to sell the top one, the higher one. It's always the inside one you're going to sell. The closest ones you sell. Even when you do a call, you're going to sell the inside one closest to the price. You always buy the outside ones. I guess that gives it a boundary. That gives it a boundary. So you're going to sell the inside one. So if you're going 615, let's say I want to put up let's say $2,000. Okay. $2,000. It's going to be 635. I want to put up $2,000 on one spread, which that's going to give it a lot of room right there. As you can see, it's going to give it a lot of room. Okay, and we'll sell this one. So now I'm going to buy this one and I'm going to sell this one. Okay? And what that's going to say is I've got $2,000 tied up in between here. $2,000. When that price starts going down and it hits this mark, it hits this number right here, that's when I start losing money. So you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. You got $2,000. Each, I said, each $10 is $1,000. Each $5 is $500. So with $20, it's going to be $2,000. Okay, so you got $2,000 tied up right here. Like I said, if that stock price, if the price of the share price, if it don't hit this right here, this number right here, this 635, you're going to be fine. And if it does, you got an option to roll it out or close it. With closing it, you could lose money if you're down to right here. They say you can't, but I've seen it time after time. When you go to sell that back, it's going to be asking you to sell it back more than what you bought it for, and you'll lose money. So we're going to click continue. It's going to ask you how many do you want to do, how many contracts. Let's just say 1. So you put up $2,000. This is saying you're going to put up $2,000 because you done counted it. It's 20 between here and here. You're going to put up $2,000 one time, and you're going to receive $353. Okay, by March 26th. That's pretty good. I don't think no CD or nothing like that, the bank would do that for you. Now, if you wanted to put up, let's just say $10,000, you got $1,700. Quick $1,700 right there. As we can see from what Tesla's done in the past couple of days, it's rebounded. It's brought itself back. So, I mean, I'd be willing to do it. I mean, you're $100 away. If you want to get a little bit more comfortable, then we could go a little bit lower. Let's just say 150. Let's go right here. That'd be 40. You know, $580, $590. There ain't no way. We're gonna sell the top one. We want to put up $2,000 or $1,000 right here. This is 1,000. We'll go 2,000 right here. You know, always remember to buy the bottom one. Okay, now $590. That's at 10. That's 600. I mean, that's 600. Okay, $148 from the share price. $148.20 from the share price. That means you're going to put up $10,000, you'll get $1,000 by March of 26. And if Tesla don't drop $148.20 by then, you'll be in the clear. I think it's a given. But with that, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to walk you through it, whatever I can do. Tomorrow I will show you how to do a credit spread on Webull. I will show you how to do one on Webull. It's basically the same thing, but it's just a little different. Basically the same thing, but just a little different. So it looks a little like this. It's going to be the same concept, but you have all these kind of options you can trade. In fact, hold on, sorry about that. You have all these options you can trade. You have single option, covered stock, straddle, strangle, vertical, butterfly, condor, collar with stock, iron butterfly, and iron condor. This is going to be a vertical. It's going to be a vertical. It's going to be the same exact thing. You're going to find the date that you want, which is going to be we did March 26th, so it's going to be one of these days, and we're going to do a put. So then you'll come down here and you'll have two legs of it. Then you'll buy. It's going to be a 740, 745. You can adjust it right here to what you want. It's a little more difficult. I know in the app it's a lot easier. It's a lot more easier. This is almost like Thinkorswim. But I'll get more into that tomorrow. I'll get more into that. Let me get my head together, and I'll get more into that tomorrow. And I'll get it, I'll get it more drawn out for you. And we'll see you. And like I said, if you could like and subscribe to my channel. I'm just now getting it, up and running. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming up. It's just I'm getting used to this job. It's really been kicking my butt. But I have a lot more content coming up, and like I said, if I can get my channel up and running, I'll start doing giveaways and stuff like that, man. I think everybody needs a little something. And like I always say, spend some time with somebody you love, because you don't never know when they're going to be there, man. It could be any day now. With that, I'm out.